Good afternoon. Please, if you could kindly silence your cell phones, and if you would not mind, please put them in airplane mode. This is helping with the live stream for any friends and family who are watching from home. Thank you kindly. We'll get started with the ceremony.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most of. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, and sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
Oh, you guys are making them cry already. We're not even 5 minutes in. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sarah Fry, Director of Nursing and Allied Health at the College of the Desert. And thank you so much for being here to celebrate today with our graduates, our new graduate nurses. Today, as we gather to mark an important milestone, the pinning of our new graduate nurses, the ceremony does not mark the end of your journey, but a meaningful transition from student to new grad nurse, preparing to enter professional practice and licensure with responsibility and trust that nursing demands. Over the past few years, you've completed an academically and clinically rigorous program. Would you agree? Okay, good. We did our job. You navigated demanding coursework, complex clinical experiences, long hours, personal sacrifice to arrive at this moment. Along the way, you've mastered a few new skills: functioning on very little sleep, surviving on coffee, learning how to pivot when the plan changes 5 minutes before clinical starts. Yes? Yeah, just maybe one time. Completing this program required persistence, discipline, and resilience, and that accomplishment deserves recognition. While you may not be licensed yet, pinning has never been about licensure alone. It's about readiness. Readiness to carry the responsibility of nursing forward, to step into the profession with intention and humility, and to uphold the values, expectations, and ethical responsibility of nursing as you prepare for independent practice. Before speaking further to the graduates, I want to pause and acknowledge the many people and groups who made this moment possible. Our faculty and staff work together to ensure this program functions at the highest level. Faculty challenge students clinically and academically, while staff and program leadership ensure students are supported, cleared, and able to move through the program successfully. Much of this work happens behind the scenes, but it is essential, and I'm deeply grateful for their commitment. Would you please stand and be recognized? Faculty, staff, and leadership. I want to especially recognize our community and clinical facility partners. Your willingness to educate students in real clinical environments, mentor them, and hold them to professional standards is what transforms nursing education into nursing practice. You're not only supporting student learning, you are shaping the future nursing workforce for this region. Our program, our students, could not succeed without your partnership. I also want to acknowledge our college administration and generous donors. Your support allows us to expand programs, modernize our skills lab, provide financial assistance that makes nursing education accessible. Thank you. These investments directly impact student success, and we hope that you see that investment reflected back into our community through these nurses that are graduating today. As director, I don't have the privilege of being with you every day in class or clinical. Instead, I get to see you in moments like this, moments of transition. And that's why the pinning ceremony matters. The nursing pin is not simply a marker of completion. It's a symbol of legacy and responsibility. The tradition traces back to Florence Nightingale, who received a pin from Queen Victoria in recognition of her service during the Crimean War. Inspired by that honor, she began awarding medals to her graduating nurses to signify readiness to serve, a practice that evolved into the pinning ceremonies that we have today. Florence Nightingale did not shape our profession alone. Mary Eliza Mahoney, the first professionally trained Black nurse in the United States. She entered nursing at a time when opportunity was limited and exclusion was common. Her perseverance helped open doors for generations who followed. Clara Barton, she brought nursing care to the battlefields long before systems existed to support it, acting not because it was required, but because it was needed. Her courage laid the foundation for organized humanitarian nursing care. Across history, through wars, pandemics, social change, and healthcare reform, nurses have shown up, often without recognition, often without protection, but always with a commitment to patients. That history matters. The pen you receive today is not a reward or an entitlement. It's a reminder of trust. It represents a profession that places ethics above convenience, accountability above comfort, and service above self. Every opportunity you've had, education, clinical placements, mentorship, financial support, exists because others invested in you and believed in the importance of preparing nurses well. As you prepare for licensure and professional practice, remember this. Being a nurse is not about what you are owed, but about what you're willing to carry. You now represent this profession, this college, and the community that supported your journey. How you show up matters. I want to take just a moment to ask if the nurses in the audience would mind standing. Graduates, I hope that, stay standing. Graduates, I invite you to turn and look, because today, as you receive your pin, wear it with humility and purpose. You're joining a lineage of nurses who carried this responsibility before you and who trust that you will carry it forward with integrity. Thank you. And congratulations. Congratulations to each of you on reaching this milestone. We're proud of the work you've done, and we look forward to the nurses you're becoming. I would like to now invite our Vice President of Instruction, Joy Cowden, to address the graduates from our administration.
Thank you, Director Fry. So good afternoon, everyone. It is a true honor to join you today in celebrating an important milestone for our nursing graduates. We are gathered to recognize 57 associate degree in nursing students who will be pinned, signifying the completion of a rigorous and meaningful program. I am proud to represent the leadership of College of the Desert and to share our admiration for the dedication, perseverance, and commitment each of you has demonstrated to reach this moment. Today marks far more than the conclusion of a program. It represents the culmination of countless hours of study. I know my daughter's in a nursing program right now. Clinical practice, sacrifice, and determination. Each of you has shown resilience, focus, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. The journey to this day required strength and persistence, and today we celebrate the achievement of that goal. Each graduate being pinned today arrived here by a unique path. Some advanced from vocational nursing into the registered nursing program, while others started and finished in the program. Though your journeys differed, you share a common purpose, a commitment to learning, service, and professional growth that defines this graduating class. This achievement would not have been possible without the outstanding people who supported you along the way. To the exceptional nursing faculty, clinical instructors, staff, and program leadership at the College of the Desert, thank you for your expertise, mentorship, and unwavering dedication to student success. Your high standards and guidance have prepared these graduates to enter the profession with confidence, competence, and compassion. That was easier to write than say. To the families, friends, and loved ones gathered here today, thank you for your encouragement, patience, and belief in these graduates. Your sacrifices and support sustained them through long days and challenging moments, and today's celebration reflects your vital role in that success. As you move forward, remember that nursing is a profession defined by compassion, skill, and service. The resilience, empathy, and dedication you have demonstrated throughout your education will guide you in your careers. Your work will make a meaningful difference not only for your patients, but also for the health and well-being of the communities you serve. On behalf of President Val Martinez Garcia, the Board of Trustees, and the executive leadership team of College of the Desert, please accept our heartfelt congratulations on reaching this significant achievement. We look forward to the impact you will make as you begin the next chapter of your professional journey. Congratulations to the class of 25. Thank you. And so next we have Francine Garza, the SNA president. Okay.
Good afternoon, students, faculty, family, and all visitors. My name is Francine Garza, and I serve as our Student Nurses Association president. It is my honor to present the Florence Nightingale Leadership Award to one of our deserving students. This award represents devotion to caring for the sick, commitment to nursing ethics and policies, and displays compassion for patients and peers. Faculty describes this student as having leadership qualities, someone who takes initiative, is accountable for all tasks, confident, and remains poised under immense pressure. This student goes beyond fulfilling just the requirements, but advocates for others in both clinical and social settings. People describe this student as a role model who displays self-awareness, effective communication, and emotional composure in times of stressful, challenging situations. This student has gained the trust of patients, classmates, and faculty through being truthful, honorable, empathetic, and reliable. In terms of team collaboration, this student has demonstrated having deep heart and moral character that spreads beyond the nursing program but reaches campus-wide. Through advocacy work, this student nurtures a culture of inclusivity, respect, and service within the nursing community and beyond. Through acts of kindness, serving the underserved, providing care that keeps the patient at the center, advocating for underrepresented groups, and upholds truth and respect for all. They continuously put others ahead of themselves and encourage their peers to reach their full potential. The impact this student leaves behind will carry on for multiple semesters that follow and raises the expectation for future recipients of this reward. All those that speak about this student say they embody the characteristics of what the true nature of being a nurse means. It is my honor and privilege to present the Florence Nightingale Leadership Award to Marcelo Romero. Thank you. Now we have Dr. Stockwell and Ms. Stewart.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us here today to celebrate the amazing, tremendous accomplishment of these graduates. We are all very proud of them, and we expect so much success in their future. I'm Anna Stockwell, and I am a nursing counselor here at College of the Desert for nursing and health sciences.
And good afternoon. My name is Kristani Stewart. I am full-time faculty. We have had the wonderful opportunity to teach and mentor some of the graduates here today.
Each of the graduates have expressed their gratitude in a note, which we will read as each graduate is pinned.
And then pinning this afternoon's graduates are full-time faculty, Brian Batres and Monica Camargo.
Irma Araceli Alvarez Morales. I want to thank my daughter, Mia, for being so patient and understanding throughout this entire journey. You have been my #1 cheerleader, and I'm pretty sure all of your little prayers have helped me get here. Y a mis padres, Irma y Víctor, gracias por creer en mí y por ayudarme a llegar a la meta. No lo hubiera logrado sin ustedes. Su apoyo ha significado todo para mí. Gracias.
Melissa Apodaca. Thank you so much to all of my friends and family near and far who have supported and encouraged me. Mom, thank you for being my cheerleader and my therapist. Dad, I know you are the one who made this all possible and that you are here with me today and every day. You are my guardian angel. A special thank you to my forever partner, Francisco, for your flexibility and encouragement and for being there for our kids when my schedule didn't allow me to. And to my kiddos, thank you for understanding when I couldn't always do the fun things. Your positivity, smiles, hugs, and love gave me the strength to keep going. And honestly, it's the only reason I made it onto the stage. I love you all. We did it.
Mina Arellano. To the specific faculty members who believed in me and stood by me, I owe you a special thanks too. Another to my family and to my close friend, thank you. I appreciate and I'm grateful for your support throughout this long and painful journey. It was arduous, seemingly endless, and yet now over. Starting today, another journey can begin, one with more pain and more suffering, but eventually success. Not only for me, but for all my classmates. I wish you all a successful career as registered nurses. Thank you. Jocelyn Avila Bustos. I would like to express my appreciation to all COD faculty and leadership for the exceptional dedication to the nursing program and student success. To my instructors, thank you for your guidance and encouragement to become an exceptional nurse. To my family, including Adrian, thank you for supporting me through the thick and thin. I wouldn't be taking this walk if it wasn't for each one of you. Desde el fondo de mi corazón, los amo desde aquí hasta Guanajuato.
Raquel Barta. I owe this moment to God and my incredible family for their endless love, support, and sacrifice throughout this journey. Thank you to all my professors for inspiring me and guiding my growth. I hope to make all of you proud as I step into the profession shaped by your wisdom. I want to express my deep gratitude for the Owen Foundation, Berger Foundation, Quetta and Donald Barker Foundation, Dorothy Grant Scholarship, Nell M. H. Smith Scholarship, George E. Moore Scholarship, Dr. Richard Lane Memorial Scholarship, and other anonymous donors that supported the COD Scholarship Fund for their generosity.
Whitney Bigelow. Thank you to my family for supporting me through this life goal. Especially thank you to my children. I know this has been hard on you this year. Thank you to my teachers for everything you do and all the support and time you put into your students. Thank you to my coworkers for putting up with me this year. And thank you to College of the Desert and Eisenhower for having this program.
Exodus Bloyle Walker. Thank you to my family and loved ones for your endless love and support throughout this journey. To my mom, Crystal, thank you for guiding me, supporting me financially, mentally, and physically, and for caring for my baby girl, Levy, even with your own busy schedule. I truly could not have reached this milestone without you. To all 7 of my mentors who poured their time, knowledge, and patience into me during these final 2 semesters, your guidance through these long hours and late nights has shaped the nurse I am becoming, and I am forever grateful.
Nayera Boyd. I want to thank God for giving me the determination and strength to make it through this journey. To my family, thank you for supporting me, encouraging me, and loving me through every moment. To my instructors, thank you for your guidance, patience, and everything you taught me. I am truly grateful for everyone who helped me reach this accomplishment.
Marcela Carranza. As I close this chapter, I want to thank my friends and family, primarily my 3 daughters, for being my constant source of strength. Your encouragement and prayers carried me through nights of studying and the moments when I doubted myself. Every text, call, and word of reassurance reminded me that I wasn't walking this journey alone. You believed in me when I was exhausted. To my girlfriend factor, thank you for all your support. I am deeply grateful for your love and support, and I carry your kindness with me as I step into the new role as a nurse.
Yorick Castro. Gracias a mis padres, Jorge y Elizabeth, por su apoyo incondicional. Gracias a mis abuelos, papi, Armando, Nana Vicky y tata Jorge, por su sabiduría y guía. Thank you to my siblings, Elizabeth, Carlos, Jorge, Kaya, and Miley, for always believing in me. Thank you to my girlfriend, TK, her parents, Terry and Tim, and Tia Luisa, for your prayers and encouragement. Thank you to my instructors and the friends I made throughout this program. Thank you all for helping me reach this milestone. Thomas Ceja. Mamá y papá, gracias por formarme con su amabilidad, resiliencia y apoyo incondicional. Trabajé duro para convertirme en el enfermero que lograría hacerlos sentir orgullosos. Este logro es un reflejo de su amor y me honra llevar todo lo que me han enseñado a mi carrera.
Sean Cheng. I would like to thank my parents for always supporting and believing in me throughout the years, especially during the times when I struggled to believe in myself. I am also grateful for my sisters, Sandra and Stephanie, for always cheering me on and teaching me so much throughout my life. I cannot imagine being here without my family. I am so happy for my classmates who inspired me every day. For you, I learned to become a better nurse, a better friend, and a better person.
Daisy Cruz. I want to thank God for giving me a heart to care for others and a purpose that led me to become a nurse. To my amazing family, I cannot express how grateful I am for your love and support, from meal prepping, dog sitting, countless prayers, and encouragement. You have been my greatest motivation and a big part of why I'm standing here today. To my sports medicine family, thank you for challenging me and inspiring me to pursue new dreams. Your belief in me kept me going, even though my heart would have stayed with you all forever.
Caroline Curiel. To my husband, Kevin, thank you for being my rock. You believed in me on the days I doubted myself, picked up the slack at home, listened to my stress, and never let me give up. To Yolanda and Gary, thank you for treating my goals as your own, helping with childcare and cheering me on the whole way. Mom, thank you for your love and faith in me. This pin isn't just mine. It belongs to all of us. Your sacrifice, prayers, and encouragement carried me to this moment. Thank you for everything. I love you all so much. Delilah Diaz. I would like to first thank God for getting me here. To my daughters, Alina and Avery, my biggest cheerleaders, I love you. To my husband, Miguel, thank you for all your love and support. I love you. Special thank you to my mom and sisters. I could not have done it without you. To my brother and family, thank you for all your love and support. To all the friends I have made and the instructors that have helped me through this journey, thank you. Dad, this one is for you.
Marisela Díaz Arce. Primero doy gracias a Dios que me sostuvo en cada momento de duda y me dio la fortaleza para seguir adelante. A mis padres, mis hijos, mi familia y mis amigos, gracias por sus oraciones constantes, por levantarme cuando sentía que no podía más y por acompañarme con su amor incondicional cada paso de este camino. Su apoyo y aliento jamás fallaron y sin cada uno de ustedes no habría podido lograr este sueño. I also want to thank my scholarship donors, the Girlfriend Factor, Nina Viro Nursing Scholarship, the Dolan Nursing Scholarship, and the COD Nursing Scholarship. Your belief in my potential helped me persevere through the challenges of nursing school. A todos, este logro no es solo mío, sino todos de ustedes. Alejandro Domínguez Cruz. I'm deeply grateful to God for his guidance and strength throughout this journey. To my wife, Alexia, thank you for your unwavering love, support, and faith that have made this dream possible. You and our daughter, Isabella, are my greatest source of joy and strength, and the reason why I will never give up. To my parents, my brothers, my sisters, and my suegros, thank you for being my foundation and for reminding me that no one succeeds alone. This achievement is a reflection of all your support, encouragement, and belief in me every step of the way. Celeste Esparza. Esto es para mis padres. Gracias por sus sacrificios y su apoyo. Espero haberlos hecho sentir orgullosos.
Alma Felix Silva. Thank you, Miss McCartney, for helping me pass nursing school and always believing in me. Thank you, Miss Ortiz, when I told you, Mr. Ortiz, apologies. When I told you I was nervous or scared, you said that was good because those feelings would guide me to do no harm as a nurse. To Miss Stanowski, thank you for pushing me to think deeper, for seeing something in me that I didn't always see in myself. Your belief in my potential and your genuine pride in my progress meant more to me than you know. To my parents and my sister-in-law, thank you for supporting me because you didn't have to. To my husband, thank you for every late night and early morning. Vale, this one's for you. And to my nursing clique, we trauma bonded and made it through together. You know who you are.
Liliana Adamari Flores Ahumada. Gracias a Dios por quien todo fue posible. Le mando el agradecimiento más profundo a mi familia. Mi mamá por apoyarme durante los años cuales estudié, trabajé y los enfadé. Gracias a todos quienes me ayudaron a crecer como persona, enfermera, que sin ustedes todo esto no sería más difícil. A seguirle.
Vanessa Isabel Frausto. I want to first thank God for giving me this opportunity to accomplish my goals and of becoming an RN. I also want to thank my beautiful family, friends, and my boyfriend for the constant love, support, and motivation during my lowest moments. A Bible verse that carried me through this journey is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. I am beyond grateful for everyone who believed in me. Thank you.
Edward García. Mamá y papá, gracias por ser mi fuerza y mi guía en cada paso de este camino. Papá, acompañarte en tu proceso de salud y ver tu recuperación me recordó el verdadero significado del esfuerzo, y compartir este logro contigo me llena el corazón. Mom, your constant support and encouragement kept me going when everything felt overwhelming. To my grandpa in heaven, thank you for guiding me. To my best friend, Melissa, thank you for hearing every stress rant and staying by my side even when school kept us apart for weeks. To my nursing classmates, thank you. We made it together.
Emily Geronimo. Thank you to my family for your unconditional love, strength, and endless support throughout this journey. Your sacrifices and encouragement carried me through every late night and long days. To my friends who supported me through the challenging moments, thank you for helping me stay focused on why I started this journey. To my instructors, my preceptors, your guidance, wisdom, and high expectations shaped the nurse I am becoming. I am grateful for every challenge, every lesson, and every long day that pushed me to grow.
Samantha Gradilla. Gracias a Dios, a mis padres por su apoyo incondicional, a mi hermana por comprarme nieve después de cada examen y decirme que todo iba a estar bien. A mi novio por el apoyo y mis cafecitos de Everbloom. Delilah, Amber, Eddie, no hay palabras suficientes, gracias por todo. Y a mi segunda familia, Mariachi del Ayer, Dulce, Lupita, Angie, mi papá, Rubén y Fernando hicieron que la escuela se sintiera menos pesada en las semanas que se sentían eternas. Todos estuvieron aquí para ayudarme en diferentes maneras. Para el gran logro de este día, los amo a todos.
Christina Guerrero. I want to thank my husband, Oscar, for being my strength throughout this entire journey. He made me laugh on the days where the road felt heavy, held me when my heart needed comfort, and pushed me forward when I no longer had the energy to push myself. His love truly carried me here. To my children, thank you for your patience, your understanding, and your love through every late night, missed event, and exhausting morning. You were my motivation every step of the way. And to my granddaughter, Ava, thank you for bringing joy to my heart when I needed it most. To my family and instructors and everyone who supported me, thank you. This achievement is ours.
Teresa Josephson. I want to thank COD Scholarship Fund and the Girlfriend Factor for their generous support and my instructors for their wisdom guidance throughout this journey. To my sisters, thank you for your encouragement. You reminded me of my strength and ability on days I questioned myself, and your belief in me means more than you know. And most of all, thank you to my husband and my 2 daughters for being my strength and inspiration. You lifted me up through every moment of doubt, every long day, and every sacrifice this program required. Your love, patience, and the unwavering support you provided me kept me going when things felt impossible. I could not have done this without you. I love you with all my heart.
Martha Kuykendall. As I walk across this stage today, I first want to thank myself for staying determined, disciplined, and focused, even in the moments when giving up felt easier. I could not have done this without my daughter, Vianney, who stepped up in so many ways. To my husband, Adam, thank you for holding our home together, sacrificing without hesitation, and believing in me even on the days I struggled to believe in myself. I am grateful for the Girlfriend Factor and the Dr. Richard Lane Scholarship, College of the Desert, and the incredible nursing faculty for supporting my journey. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. David Lee. To my families and friends, I want to thank you all for your support and love. Without you, I would not be able to finish this program. I love you from the deepest bottom of my heart. I'd also like to extend my gratitude to Point Foundation. Thank you for providing scholarships to support LGBTQ students nationwide to help us succeed in our academic journey. But last but not least, I'd like to thank myself to be so lucky to have met amazing professors, teachers, instructors, staff, nurses, and classmates to enjoy this painful but awesome nursing school journey.
Mayra Luna. To my mom and dad, thank you for every sacrifice and every prayer that carried me here. Mamá, gracias por ser mi inspiración que siempre necesité. Este logro también es tuyo. To my dear boyfriend, Jesus, and to my brothers and sisters, thank you for believing in me. Thank you, Director Susan Veldi, for your steady guidance. To my sweet Susie, my dog, for comforting my hardest days. To my nursing friends, you became family. A mi abuelita Rosa, te extraño con el alma. Tú encendiste mi sueño de ser enfermera. And thank you to the COD Nursing Scholarship Fund, the Richard Lane Memorial Scholarship, and the Dolan Nursing Scholarship for supporting my journey. Viviana Luna. Gracias a mi mamá por su amor y apoyo y por ser mi mayor inspiración. Este logro también es tuyo. Thank you to my family and my kids for inspiring me through a journey that wasn't easy as a single mom working and pushing through every challenge. And thank you to my friends for believing in me, cheering me on, and being there whenever I needed someone. I'm here today because of all of you.
Adrian Martinez. Thank you, God, for giving me strength throughout this journey. To my family, my parents, especially my sister and brother-in-law, thank you for your endless love and support that carried me through every challenge. To my nursing friends, what a ride. Thank you for the laughs, the long study sessions, and the constant encouragement. To my instructors and professors, thank you for guiding me and shaping me into the nurse I dreamed of becoming. To my love, Aaron, thank you for believing in me and for supporting me with the strength and love that carried me through the hardest moments.
Amber Méndez. Ama, Apa y mi pap. Gracias por creer en mí incluso cuando yo no lo hacía, por poner mis expectativas tan altas que parecían imposible. Pero ustedes siempre supieron de lo que yo soy capaz. Thanks, besties and mom again, for listening to every dude I failed and letting me cry hysterically because I thought that exam was 2012 and the world was ending, or saying, I told you, dude, whenever my tears were in vain. Miss Camargo, Miss Kinsey, and Miss Simmons, thanks for seeing potential in me, for pushing me and rolling your eyes every time I said, I quit. Jennifer Mendoza. Gracias a mis padres por todos sus sacrificios y por su apoyo incondicional. Thank you to my brother and sister for stepping in whenever I needed help. Thank you to all my instructors and COD nursing staff for guiding me and helping me. A huge thank you to my husband for pushing me, believing in me, and supporting me in every way possible. I couldn't have done this without you. Finally, Natalie and Alexander, I hope you achieve your dreams, and I hope this moment motivates you. Mommy loves you both.
Omar Morales. Thank you to my friends and family for supporting me and guiding me through this journey. Thank you to my family for being my biggest supporters. You guys are my strength and the reason I never give up. I wouldn't be here without your love and constant encouragement. I am so grateful for you.
Alma Elia Ortiz Sánchez. Quiero dar las gracias a Dios porque sin Él nada esto sería posible. Thank you to my beautiful children. I love you. A mi pareja, gracias por estar a mi lado estos 2 años. Tu apoyo ha sido fundamental. Gracias, amor. Madre, gracias por todo tu apoyo y tu amor incondicional. Por fin lo logré. Thank you to my sisters and brother, and I can't forget all about my scholarship donors, including COD and all the staff at COD. I would not be walking down the stage without all the support I received from each and every one here. I am forever thankful.
Justine Parker. First, I thank God because His grace is the reason I stand here today. To my husband, thank you for holding me up, loving me through the stress, and believing in me even when I doubted myself. To my daughter, Che, my mom, mother-in-law, family, and best friends, you've been my backbone and my biggest cheerleaders. To my professors, thank you for shaping me, pushing me, and seeing potential I didn't always see. And to my friends I've made in nursing school, thank you for the laughs, encouragements, and memories. I couldn't have done this without any of you.
Leslie Pérez. Gracias a Dios que lo hice posible y gracias a mis padres, esposo y familia por acompañarme en este logro. No tengo palabras suficientes para expresar lo agradecida que estoy por su amor y apoyo incondicional.
Rosalinda Poot. Thank you to my family and friends for standing beside me throughout this nursing journey. Most importantly, thank you to my husband for believing in me, even when I struggled to believe in myself. Your steady support made this possible. To my sons, Giovanni and Davian, and my daughter, Isabella, you are my greatest motivation. The light in your eyes kept me going on days I felt like giving up and reminded me why I could never stop. And to my family, thank you for always being there for the kids and helping make this dream come true.
Anthony Ramirez. I want to thank my incredible wife, Michelle, for your strength, love, and unwavering support that carried me through this journey, even after a life-changing injury that forced you to learn to walk again. You still stood in the gap for me. To Matt, thank you for opening your home and giving me a place to stay near school and clinicals. Your generosity was a true blessing. To my friend and former paramedic partner, Frank, thank you for nearly a decade of teaching me to embrace the chaos. And to Annalisa, friends, and family, your support shaped the nurse I'm becoming.
Karine Ramirez. I want to thank God first. Thank you to my incredible family for cheering me on and believing in me. To my husband, thank you for supporting me mentally, emotionally, and financially, but also for the quiet things, the pep talks, the patience, the reminders that I could do this even when I didn't feel like I could. To Alaya and Melly for the hugs, your patience, and for studying beside me with your little toy laptops. To my mom for all your positivity, your support, and for always showing me what hard work looks like. And finally, in true Snoop Dogg fashion, I want to thank myself for the hustle, the grit, and the heart that got me to this moment.
Kimberly Rivera. To the two most important people in my life, my mom and Martin, thank you for loving me through every breakdown, every victory, and every long night. Your belief in me kept me going when I doubted myself. To my mother-in-law, your meals were more than food. They were comfort, support, and care when I needed it most. To my nursing friends, thank you for being my backbone. We leaned on each other every step of the way. Thank you all for your prayers. Y para mi comunidad latina, este triunfo es nuestro. Venimos con un sueño y hoy demostramos que sí se puede.
Alejandro Rodriguez. As I celebrate this milestone, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the family, friends, and classmates. These past 2 years have been a true roller coaster, and I could not have made it through without you by my side. I want to extend my sincerest gratitude to the COD Nursing Foundation and the CV Pride Scholarship Foundation for their generous scholarships. Your support provided financial stability that allowed me to stay focused on my studies. And to my friendships I've built along the way, thank you for the laughter, study sessions, and unwavering support. I am excited to see where our future takes us.
Marcelo Romero. Thank you to the Point Foundation and to the William C. Tumulty Pride Scholarship, to my instructors, faculty, classmates, family, and chosen family. Your support carried me when my strength ran low. Most importantly, I want to thank two people who couldn't see the end of this journey, but whose love gave me the courage to start it. My mom and dad, this is for you.
Michael Sanchez. I would like to thank my mom for her unwavering love and support through every challenge. I hope this makes you proud of me. To my children, you are my motivation and my reason. Thank you to my classmates and the amazing friends I've made in this cohort for your encouragement and teamwork, especially my dear friend Lexi for all your help. I am grateful to my family for believing in me and the scholarships and donors whose generosity helped me during these difficult times. This achievement is not just mine, it belongs to all of you. Thank you.
Danielle Smith. First, thank you, God, because without you, I would have tapped out somewhere around week 2 of nursing school. Darren, Reese, Zari, you are my reason and my why. To my family and friends, thank you for surviving my stress, my mood swings, and my drama. Special thanks to the Owen Foundation Gap Grant Scholarship Award for blessing my journey. Thank you to Eisenhower for the endless learning opportunities. To my instructors, my mentors, thank you for everything. And my classmates, thanks for listening, the study sessions, and the We Got This energy. We did it.
Andrea Soto. As I celebrate my nursing journey, I want to thank everyone for their unwavering support. Nursing school has been one of the most challenging and rewarding experiences of my life. To my classmates, thank you for being a safe place. Your kindness, humor, and understanding carried me through. To my instructors, thank you for guiding me, encouraging me, and instilling confidence and resilience. To Sean, I couldn't have done this without you. To my family and friends, thank you for always checking in, grounding me, and being a breath of fresh air. And to my partner who listened to me complain 24/7, thank you for your patience and love. Here's to a new chapter.
Aiden Tatt. I want to thank my family. You carried me through the tough days and gave me everything I needed so I could give it all to nursing school. Thank you, John, for lifting me up whenever I felt overwhelmed and creating the support that kept me moving forward. I felt spoiled during the process. To the nursing department, thank you for the resources and financial support. This journey was not easy, but I'm here today because of the people who stood beside me, believed in me, and supported every step. This is all for you.
Laura Torres. To my husband and my 2 boys, thank you for your love, your patience, and for being my strength in my hardest days. To my mom, my sisters, and family, thank you for always encouraging me and helping me through every challenge. Without you guys, this journey would have felt impossible.
Sherilyn Trout. I want to thank God for guiding me on this journey. Thank you to my husband, Daniel, for stepping up at home, rooting me on, and always telling me how proud you are. To my daughter, Autumn, I missed so many important moments, yet you both supported me through every stressed out day. I thank my mother in heaven and my mother-in-law for inspiring me to return to school. I appreciate my coworkers and manager for allowing me the extra days off I needed. Thank you to all the students and friends in this cohort for helping me make this dream possible.
Jonathan Valdez. Thank you to my professors, Mr. Hart, Ms. Smith, and Ms. Vega, and to the entire COD administration for guiding and supporting me through this program. Thank you, Eisenhower Health, for the opportunities to learn and grow at the clinical site, and Rimrock Primary Care staff. And most of all, thank you to my loving wife, Stephanie, my mother, Sylvia, and my family for believing in me every step of the way. I couldn't have reached this milestone without you.
Marcela Vera. I want to give my most heartfelt thank you to my incredible family for supporting me through this journey. I would not be standing here today without your love and sacrifice. Thank you for caring so much to help me follow this dream. I will forever be grateful. To my friends, thank you for the encouragement and for always believing in me. To all my instructors, I am genuinely appreciative of the time and effort you have invested in my education. And thank you, Eisenhower, for this opportunity. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Eliza Jane Villanueva. I would first like to thank God for carrying me throughout this journey and for giving me the wisdom I prayed for countless times. To my amazing husband, thank you for this. Thank you for supporting me and waking up with me early on clinical mornings to pack my lunch. To my instructors, Mr. B, Ms. Camargo, and Mr. Hart, thank you for reminding me about the importance of self-care, for helping me climb my Mount Everest, and for reminding me why I chose nursing. Lastly, to my family, thank you for your understanding when school pulled me away. I share this moment with all of you. Caitlin Williams. Dear Mom, Grandma, Leah, David, and my amazing coworkers, thank you for standing by me throughout my RN program. I couldn't have done this without your encouragement, kindness, and belief in me. I am so grateful for each of you and proud to carry your support with me into my nursing career.
Daisy Sendejas. Gracias a mi esposo David por ser mi fuerza en los momentos difíciles, por motivarme cuando dudaba y por celebrar cada uno de mis logros como si fueran tuyos. Tu amor y apoyo hicieron posible este sueño. También quiero agradecer a mi hermana por apoyarme tanto y especialmente cuidando a mis hijos con tanto cariño cuando estaba en clase o en el hospital. Su apoyo me permitió llegar a este día. Gracias por creer en mí.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the registered nursing class of Fall 25.
everyone. My name is Mitzi Hernandez, full-time nursing faculty, and I have the honor of introducing the student speaker. Each semester, the faculty chooses a student speaker to represent the cohort based on academic accomplishment, professional integrity, and overall excellence in the nursing program. It is my pleasure to introduce this semester's student speaker, Raquel Barta.
Okay, I appreciate everybody's patience with me. Good evening, or good afternoon, esteemed faculty, loving family and friends, and my fellow graduates. I stand humbly before you today, filled with gratitude, reflection, and a deep sense of admiration. I'm sorry. This surreal moment represents far more than the successful completion of this program. It represents a transformation that has taken place within each of us over the last 2 years. The sheer amount of growth we have experienced in such a short time, both personally and professionally, is nothing less than incredible. I remember being told during new student orientation that this program, though difficult, would fly by in the blink of an eye. At the time, it felt impossible to believe, yet today we have the privilege of standing in white just as we once daydreamed we would. Just 2 years ago, we stood beside one another, giggling nervously as we practiced introducing ourselves to mannequin patients. My name is Raquel, and I'll be your nurse today. Those words felt unfamiliar then, almost aspirational, and today they feel earned. As I look across this auditorium, I see the faces of the next generation of nurses, strong, capable, and compassionate. These formative years that we have shared have been unforgettable. More than the laughs, we leaned on one another through moments of exhaustion, self-doubt, and vulnerability. We handled each other with care, piecing each other back together on the days where we couldn't do it alone. I believe those moments were not just a testament to the unbreakable bonds that we formed, but also the foundation of the empathy we will carry with us and extend to every patient we serve. To our families and loved ones, thank you. Thank you to every relative and friend, and to those who accompany us in spirit, for holding each one of us up and playing such an instrumental role in this accomplishment. For many of us, this dream would not have been possible without your sacrifices, patience, and unwavering belief in us, especially on the days when we struggle to believe in ourselves. To our faculty, you bear the noble responsibility of educating future nurses, and you have done so with both dedication, integrity, and heart. Thank you for challenging us, supporting us, and guiding us with intention as we developed our clinical competence and professional identities. It is because of your meaningful investment that we graduate nurses are able to replicate the standards of excellence you modeled. Nursing school was a beautiful experience and carried its growing pains. It often asked more of us than we thought we had to give. It required sacrifice, resilience, and humility. But through it all, it instilled in us something far more valuable than the clinical skills or knowledge. It shaped our character. It taught us how to sit with discomfort, how to advocate bravely, how to think critically, and how to show up for others as we would our own. As we receive our pins today, we are not simply marking an ending, we're accepting a responsibility. These pins, symbols of trust and duty, remind us that nursing is not simply a job, but part of our identities. As we step forward into this profession, may we remain curious, committed, and grounded in the reasons that brought us here. May we lead with empathy, confidence, and never lose sight of the impact we have, even in the smallest moments of care. Congratulations to the class of 2025. It has been the honor of my life to walk this journey alongside you all. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Lisa Kinsey, full-time nursing faculty, and I have the pleasure of reading the Nurses Pledge today. I'd like to ask any nurses in the audience to please stand and join us in reciting the Nurses Pledge. You can find the pledge within your program. Repeat after me. I pledge to undertake the practice of the profession of nursing in a responsible and knowledgeable manner, to care for my patients with compassion, skill, and dignity, to guard the confidentiality of my position, to cooperate with all members of the health team and to further my education, for the well-being of my patients and my community.
Good afternoon. My name is Mary Suarez, full-time nursing faculty. A long-standing tradition here at COD is for a graduating student to pass the lamp of learning to a student entering their final semester in the program. Today, graduate Marcela Romero will be passing the lamp to Jenna Dlatkic, who had just completed her third semester in the registered nursing program. Faculty, will you please form recessional lines on either side of the stage? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, once more, please join me in congratulating the Fall 2025 RN graduating class.
You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.